Hello everyone, it's Rebecca Rivers with the Rivers team giving you an update on real estate in Tallahassee and the surrounding areas. You know, I see a lot of things that come over my email every day, a lot of newsletters, and one will say the market's great, the other one says the market's bad, one will say upper range is good, one will say lower range is bad. And you know what? All of it's true. The market is definitely improving, but even from neighborhood to neighborhood, you will see dramatic changes in inventory, price drops, price increases. So you really need to check with a local economist or a real estate agent, and they can tell you what your market is like in your particular neighborhood. I'm going to give you some generalities, but please feel free to email me or call me with any questions. This is a summary of what happened last year in the monthly market summary that I get from the Florida Association of Realtors. There's some really interesting things happening, and I've attached the graphs in the email for you so that you can look at them also. Of course, everybody knows that 2012 was much better than 2011, so that's fabulous. But the interesting part is right now our median price is $180,000, and 5 years ago, in May of 2008, it was $210,000. Back then, that payment on a $210,000 house would have cost you $1,400. Today, you can buy almost the same house at $180,000, but your payment is only $860. It's almost 40% less than what it was. So when you're considering buying or selling or moving up from a house that you think you don't have enough equity in, the reality is if you move, you might make a really good jump by getting a lower interest rate on the next house, even though you might sell your house for a little less than you thought. The other thing that's really good news is that everything is up except for inventory, which is down, and the days on the market are down. So that is definitely telling us that our market is moving forward. You'll see on that chart I sent you called Monthly Market Summary, you can look at the 3 different charts that explains that to you. The other thing that we really didn't pay attention to much before say 2008, 2009, is the monthly distressed market summary. Because back in 2008, only 2% of what we sold in Leon County and the surrounding areas was either a foreclosure or a bank-owned property or a short sale. Today, and for the last probably 3 years, 30% of what's on the market is either a foreclosure or a short sale. The good news is that our traditional prices have finally stabilized on a residential sale, and that the short sale and the foreclosure prices are now going up. And so they're almost to the point of getting to where the traditional sales are. The interesting part about our sales is traditional sales went up 20% last year, foreclosures went up 70%, short sales went up 83%, and you'll probably see short sales up again this year because this is probably the last year of the Mortgage and Debt Forgiveness Act. So if anybody does a short sale, anything that's forgiven by the bank will not be taxed. Starting next year, you will have to pay your normal taxes on whatever's forgiven, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. So if you're thinking about doing a short sale, now is the time to go ahead and do it. The requirements for doing a short sale have lessened a lot because they're trying to move the market along so that we can stabilize quicker. The good news is the market's up. The tough news is it's hard to understand what's what based on what you see on TV and on the internet because there's so many different conflicting messages. What I like to do is I like to help you. Anytime you have a question, either email it to me or call me at 509-7900, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. I do want to mention some really great news. Not only has Keller Williams for the last 5 years been #1 in units and volume in Tallahassee and the surrounding area out of over 200 offices, but this past February I just got back from our Keller Williams family reunion, and we are now #1 in agents in the United States and all of North America. So congratulations to us, but we want to help you. So pick up the phone and call me, 509-7900, or email me, Rebecca, REBEKAH, at ringtherivers.com, and we will help you figure out the market.